Yo, 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 what's going on? This is the NRW, where nerds rule the world. Your fellas are back with the weekly, talking about all the latest in streaming, TV, and film. You see them on the screen. I am the legend Kuya P, and of course, I can't do this alone without. First up this week, I'm giving it to my brother from Kuya and the Kid. It's Mr. Lloyd Lee. What's good, Lloyd?
Oh my God, I miss all of your gentlemen faces.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Miss you too, brother. Thanks for coming back in, rocking it with us. And of course, the guy that levels us up, the blur dad himself is Glenn Lawrence, who likes my lips.
What's going on? What's going on? Looking beautiful over there, Kuya P.
I love you too, brother. And of course, the guy who's just so cool and is just like wondering what the hell he got himself into with this conversation. It's Mr. Rob Medina. What's good, Rob?
I'm just mesmerized by those glassy lips, man. I just can't wait to get started.
Cardigans and car mix.
Luscious.
Cardigans and car
Luscious and
mix.
scrumptious. Duck lips, baby. Duck lips.
How y'all living, man? So we smiling and laughing this week, man. It's the week of February 7th to the 11th. 7-Eleven. It's 7-Eleven week.
Damn.
Love
Man,
it.
What's good this week? Anything brewing with
Come
y'all
again?
before we get it started?
Well, I just dropped the new review for the Fabulous Filipino Brothers here on the channel. Dante's Bosco's directorial debut, which is a great film that I thoroughly enjoyed. So that's available right now for everyone to check out. And then I got a new interview on the You're So Cool with Rob Medina this week with a metal group called Descentients, which I'm really excited about as well too. So I got that going for me this week, and both myself and Laura are going to be doing something later this week as well, which will be uploaded on the channel very, very soon here. So looking forward to that too.
Dope. I love it. I love it. What about you, Glenn Lawrence, Blur Dad?
Man, I am I'm living the dream. We're still in the middle of this house search, which I did not think that it would be this like they want to know everything about your life before you could buy property in this country. You just have to, there's so much information you have to gather up and put down to do for it. So that's a lot. And on top of finding the place and finding the right cost, and it's been a lot. Anyways, I've been consumed with that. Hopefully we'll have a new Blur Dad studio for everyone to see in the next few weeks or months. So that is where my attention has been, unfortunately.
I understand.
Trailer react to Killing It, which is with Craig Robinson. That looks like it's going to be really fun. It also has another DMV comedian rail battle in there too, so it should be really cool. The trailer was a teaser, but it looked like it's going to be a fun show.
Definitely.
That's the one that's on Peacock, right?
Yeah,
it's gonna
Peacock,
be on Peacock.
drops in April.
April, damn.
But you can watch the trailer react right now on the NRW YouTube channel.
Thank you, Glenn, for doing that too, man. Appreciate it. And we also had a bunch of reacts we dropped over the weekend that we recorded last week, and then I put them all up over the weekend that with the four of us after we recorded last episode. So you can see Cursed trailer react. We did a react for Murderville, which is great. I don't know if y'all started watching Murderville over the weekend.
It's funny.
That joint's pretty hilarious.
Yeah.
I think we binged it all. Me and my wife.
It's like 6 episodes, I think.
It's only short and sweet too. It's only about half-hour episodes.
Yeah,
but pretty hilarious. I thought it was good. But yeah, bunch of reacts on the channel, bunch of reviews. There was the Peacemaker and the Book of Boba Fett that I did with Glenn, and Heather is up there. I also did a review of All American Homecoming with Cece, who, if y'all recall, we did Game of Thrones back in the day. Former NRW alum. She came back through because she's bringing up HBCU Con, a new convention here locally. So I had to have her come through because it's a HBCU related type show. Just a bunch of stuff is on the channel.
I love it. I love it.
Show this week with Mia P. Mansala. Go cop her book that drops this week. It's called it's the follow-up to Arsenic and Adobo. It's called Homicide and Hollow Hollow. So pretty cool shit. And then as well as you stated, Rob, our Bosco friends, our Bosco family, the Fabulous Filipino Brothers dropping this week as well. And we're going to get in that until when we get into the list of films, but great film and great. I checked out that review too, Rob. Good shit. So a lot of good stuff dropping this week.
One thing that I've been seeing Dante do is his royalty check.
I saw that too.
So he'll basically open up a royalty check and then like you'll see how much it is, but he'll like kind of go down memory lane and just be like, oh, this is when I did this, XYZ. And I think that is I don't think we understand how much he actually works, like with voiceover and cartoons and all of the things. So that's if you like Dante Bosco or anything like that, definitely check that out. It's on his TikTok.
Yeah, that family puts in work, man, and they're such good peoples. They were on Show last week to promote the film for this week.
I saw that you had the whole family there.
I had the whole family, and actually this week I'm recording an episode with Ariana just to get her side of the story, because I had individual interviews with Dante and Derek. Now I have Ariana, and now I'm going to be booking Darian and Dion in the next couple of weeks as well. So I'll have each member's individual stories of this whole Bosco family. And I had Ella too, the daughter of Derek, who was in, Birds of Prey, who's a singer herself. Just a multi-talented family. They're just insanely talented. I love them. They're such good peoples. And, people support this film. And as a Filipino actor, that'll hopefully get us more Filipino films. And, it would be nice. So just good, all our good peoples. And stories that, as Rob stated in his review, connects. You don't have to be Filipino to connect with it. It's very relatable across cultures. So I love it. So good shit. Loy, you're still building, right? And we got to get a Kui and the Kid. I wanted to make sure I give you your turn in there too.
Oh yeah, no, I totally forgot. Yeah, Kui and the Kid. We're gonna figure that out. The thing with Rob Medina, we're gonna figure that out. Yeah. Glenn and I still working on our friendship. That's weird. I will.
That is weird.
It is weird.
It is weird. We should do something together, Lloyd. We got to do something.
We should. I am in the process of moving locations, so that's kind of some life changes. So this will be some different other variation of this. Maybe I don't know.
You're in flux.
I am in ebb and in flow at the same time.
In flow.
You know what we look like, Lloyd? We look like the TV version of Rush Hour. You know how like there's always the movie version, and then you have the TV version where they try to do the same dynamic.
But it's from Hallmark.
Wow. Yeah,
the Great Value like Rush Hour.
The great
traffic time.
We're the Kirkland Rush Hour. Which is still a good brand. Kirkland's still a good brand.
It was Great Value. Brand. I like some of their shit.
It's great. It still works.
Yeah. Nobody understands anything that's coming out of your
mouth. That should be your guys' review name, like the Great Value reviews.
No, I want Kirkland. I don't want Great Value. Great Value breaks. Kirkland shit don't break.
You got a point there. Kirkland reviews.
Right. Yeah, Kirkland reviews, bro.
Do you want me to transition out of this, Lloyd?
No. Can you move me where you are, and you can move yourself here? Can we just?
This is why our friendship doesn't work, Lloyd. You need to go with it.
You just keep on building walls between us, Glenn.
You guys are a partnership waiting to happen, man. It's just a matter of time.
You know where there are no walls, Lloyd? Costco. There are no walls. We are the Kirkland brand.
I bang Sam's Club, homie. I'm a Sam's Club. Sam's Club till I die, homie.
Who's BJ's over here?
Sam,
I have not been a BJ's member for quite some time. I am a Sam's Club through and through.
That's right.
I love Sam's Club.
Because you could use the credit card at Sam's Club, but also at Walmart.
Yes.
Sam's Club.
Yeah.
Nice.
Represent. No.
Yep. It is getting weird.
And we're not sponsored, but hey, y'all want us to sponsor us? We'll rep all the time.
Shit,
sponsored by Kirk.
I would exploit my house with nothing but Sam Clubs if that's what it takes here, man. Seriously,
there's a battle right now between Costco and Sam's Club. Who is going to get us, Sam's Club or Costco? Who is going to get the big marketing deal with us?
I mean, I'm already rocking the Sam's Club blue. On everything.
I'm wearing blue underwear right now, so there you go. You can't see it. But
on
cut
the club.
The check, son. Cut the check.
Cut the check.
Who's cutting the check?
Sam's Club.
All right, let's keep it moving. Before we get going with the releases, my man Rob has some news, entertainment news information. So go ahead, Rob. I'm gonna turn it
All right, gentlemen. So I'm sure you guys are very familiar with the film series. I'm sorry, not the film series. The film. A murder mystery that came out back in 2019. So that was a Netflix original movie that came out that was actually very successful for them. Well, it turns out they're doing a sequel right now. I'm not sure if you guys were already aware of that here, but Netflix is already starting to get ready for the production for Murder Mystery 2. That's going to bring back Adam Sandler, Jennifer Aniston. And as of right now, from what I can gather here, it looks like even though they've already started production, they did bring in quite a few Very notable people. One name in particular that actually caught me by surprise, which I was surprised to see that he's actually be taking on a stab at comedy, was is James Vanderbilt. He's a guy that I believe, if I remember correctly, he wrote the Amazing Spider-Man 1 and 2, if I'm not mistaken. You can say whatever you want about Amazing Spider-Man 2, but he definitely has a really strong background when it comes to more like serious films in terms of like drama and whatever else may be. But we also have Jeremy Gerlich, who's replacing the director Kyle Newacek, I think is how you pronounce his name. So he's be directing this movie too. He's known for directing The Wedding Ringer and The Binge, just to name a few. And then we still have Adil Akhtar and Johnny Kani, who are returning for the second film. And then they have some new members here in Mark Strong, Melanie Laurent, Jodie Turner-Smith, Kohu Verma, Enrique Ars, Tony Goldwyn, who was in the movie Ghost. If he was the guy that killed Patrick Swayze's, or kind of killed Patrick Swayze's character. Annie Mumulu and Zurin Villanueva. So right now the plot is currently under wraps here, but the filming has already started. And I'm curious, gentlemen, have you guys seen the original Murder Mystery? Did you like it? And are you excited for this new one?
I did not see
it. Sure, maybe.
Are you guys ever keeping up with the Adam Sandler's Netflix original stuff that he's been coming out lately in the last couple of years?
You know what? I did see Home Team.
Oh, you did watch?
Did you like it?
Yeah, I did end up watching Home Team. It was like interesting. It was kind of, it was campy or whatever. Yeah. And then I was just like, was Sean Payton on board with this? But then he's like at the end of the movie, you see him in there. So I'm guessing that
in the worst wig possible.
In the worst, yeah. But it's interesting because it is kind of a Adam Sandler-esque type thing. I think it comes out of Happy Gilmore, the film company. So it was interesting to see it in that light and to see, they really didn't like mix any words with how much of a dick Sean Payton is.
Yep. Like that out quite very.
Yeah, it was like, oh, he is kind of a jerk, but it was heartfelt at the end, and you get the idea that he doesn't want to be a jerk, but he just kind of is.
I haven't seen too many of his stuff. I did see that one weird Halloween.
Oh, Hoobie Halloween! I saw that.
Yes, Hoobie Halloween. I did.
I kind of like that one. I thought it was a fun little movie.
It was right. Yeah, but this one, Murder Mystery, I didn't catch that, so I'm not familiar.
Yeah, I've never seen that one either.
Yeah,
I'm kind of selective with Netflix movies.
Cutting Gems,
Uncut Gems.
I did see Cutting Gems. That was decent.
That's
not his stuff though.
No, that's not a Netflix movie, but it is available on Netflix, I believe, if I'm not mistaken.
But it was an original studio. It's not his.
No, it wasn't his studio. This is like a dramatic piece that's being directed by these two brothers.
I thought he did a bang up job on it, and I was like, I would like to see him do more of this. The Happy Gilmore stuff I think was really funny back in Happy Gilmore and when I was younger, but as an adult, it's kind of like
It kind of wore itself out, but there are times here and there that he does come out with a pretty decent film that I come to enjoy. Like I hated The Ridiculous Six. I thought that was the worst movie I've seen at that time. That was terrible.
I liked that because it was a real tongue-in-cheek commentary on all of the old westerns. It was like all the westerns tropes and like how it's pretty bad.
Yeah, it's not a good movie. But I did like Do Over at the film that came after that. And after that, I haven't really been keeping up with a lot of his stuff. Once in a blue moon, I came across something that piqued my interest. Hoobie Halloween was the last one that I came across that I actually wanted to check out. So, but I always go back to his older stuff. I was just telling recently that I saw 51st Dates, Mr. Deeds, Big Daddy with my son for the first time. Like those movies for me still hold up very well. So I still am a fan of his older work. His newer stuff, it's hit and miss, mostly misses for me to be frank. So.
I'd agree with that. More so misses than hits.
Yeah. But somehow he's doing so good with Netflix, which is why they keep bringing him back. So clearly there's still an audience out there for his work.
Yeah, I think it's a perfect venue too for that you can try it. If it hits, it hits. If it doesn't, it doesn't. It's really no sweat off their backs. I would say production wise, it doesn't cost as much as well either. So it's cost effective for them.
Because it's going to go straight to DVD. It's going to go straight to DVD, or it's going to go straight to Netflix. Your choice. What do you want to do with it?
Yeah. So there you go. Any other news you got, Rob? Or was
no. There's actually one more here. Are you guys fans of the film series? What's it called here? National Treasure. You guys ever seen those movies?
I did.
With Nicolas Cage.
Yeah, with Nicolas Cage.
But there's a new person.
Wait, weren't you in one of those?
I was in Book of Secrets, and I saved Angelina's dad, John Voight. from hitting the
Mhm.
floor. He fell back onto me as we were both walking into the George Mason building in the monument in Arlington. He fell back because there was like cabling from the rigging truck outside of the monument that they were rigging into the actual place that we were filming. And as we were walking in, he fell back and I caught his ass. And he was like, oh, and then just started walking. I'm like, all right, you're welcome, bitch. Like,
oh wow,
you actually caught him. That wasn't part of the script or anything.
No, we were walking onto set. And this bitch fell back on me because he tripped. Okay, fucker. Like, I could have just let you fall. Bitch.
Did he look you in the face when
he gave me a look. I put hands on brother. Like,
oh man,
I got you, bitch. Like, then brought him back up.
This is why Angelina doesn't like you.
You know, well, I don't think she likes him, right?
Yeah,
that's why she doesn't like you.
That family don't work out too well. But
I mean, as an actual Freemason myself,
really?
People actually will bring that up to me all the time. Like, you're Freemason. Okay, have you seen National Treasure? So it's got a weird part of my life.
Yeah.
And I just love Nicolas Cage. That's my connection to.
Yeah. Were you guys fans of the film series though?
The first one was good. The second one that I was in, I didn't like. It was kind of it wasn't as good of a script as the first one was.
Yeah.
To me.
Was there too much screen time for John Voight? Was that what it was?
No, it just wasn't. It didn't have the same. They try to copy the beats,
right?
But there was something special about the first one.
Yeah, true.
You know, they just.
I still enjoyed the second one though. I think it was a fun movie
to get more loot from it. You know,
was that the one where they go into the Mount Rushmore and it's like in the back of Abraham Lincoln's head or something like that? Yeah. Okay. I remember. That was weird.
Yeah.
Well, so the reason why I bring it up here is because so Disney Plus has officially announced that they're going to be doing a National Treasure TV series, and they had just announced that Catherine Zeta-Jones is going to be playing a pretty substantial role in the series, where she plays a character by the name of Billy, who is a badass billionaire in the black market antiquities expert and a treasure hunter who lives by her own code. So they're saying all this stuff about how great of a character she is and so on.
Wait, she's a billionaire?
Yeah,
all billionaires live by their own code. Like, when you have that much money,
they make their own laws too, apparently. So so she's now signed on to portray that character in the TV show that's going to be airing on Disney Plus, and then you've got a bunch of other actors as well too. You have Zuri Reed and Lyndon Smith, Jake Austin Walker, Antonio Cipriano, and Jordan Rodriguez, just to name a few. Half those guys I don't even know, no offense. But so apparently they're going to be taking on a whole new direction with the story. So there's no word on whether or not if the original cast members are going to be back on the series. It looks like they're not going to be involved with that at all in any way, shape, or form. But Jerry Bruckheimer is still an executive producer here. And if I'm not mistaken, the first episode is going to be directed by Mira Nair, who is most known for directing, if I'm not mistaken, she did a really famous movie. I forget what it was called, but there was a film that she'd done not too long ago called Queen of Katwe, if I'm not mistaken. So she's going to be writing the screenplay for some episode, I believe, among other people as well, too. So, yeah, so it seems like they were trying to get the third film going off the ground for quite some time, since 2008, and we are still waiting for that to happen for those who are wanting to see that to come to fruition. But for whatever reason, they decided to go down the TV route as opposed to the film route here. So any excitement from any of you guys about this upcoming series here?
You think the delay is because we don't have many National Treasures left? Like,
I mean, you can only steal the Declaration of Independence so many times.
We've run out of National Treasures.
What I liked about the first one was there's a little bit of American history, a little bit of fantasy, a little bit of mystery, and as a heist movie. Mm-hmm. But the second one, just you could tell like it was rushed. It just seemed like every movie that came out at the time, where they go inside the head and it's like you can tell it's a set, and you're not actually inside. It just seemed very small or too big. I don't know, couldn't tell. But I'm excited. I'm excited because I think it'll be a good spin on, hopefully, of a heist series.
So you have high hopes for the series then?
I do.
Okay, cool.
So I'll add to this because I didn't actually send this out. So Rob got his information, but I got the info from Disney that I'm looking at that I didn't send the team yet. So to add to what Rob got from Disney, The live action series is an expansion on the National Treasure franchise, but this one's going to be directed towards like the young tween audience, the young tween audience. And this will focus on young heroine Jess, played by Lisette Alexis, a brilliant and resourceful dreamer who embarks on an adventure of a lifetime to uncover the truth about her family's mysterious past and save a lost Pan-American treasure. So to go along with the notes that Rob added, but it's going to be more so directed at the young teen set. Overall,
which I
so
feel
it
like
should be interesting.
Which I feel like that's what National Treasure was for anyways, was like for that young teen, young adult experience.
Yeah.
So when they say dreamer, do they mean like dreamer, like someone who dreams, or like an actual
the dream program? They actually have
program.
Dream
Is that
ER
see,
from the
that's so interesting that they use
They're
that.
putting
They're
that in there.
Yeah, because it's like it brings to light a subsection of society that you don't hear about a lot. You know what I mean? You hear it when something flares up on the news or whatever, and everyone's up in arms. But now you get to actually get to see things in a good light. My hope for this series is that they come up with like an interesting way to showcase and make history interesting. When they put out shows like this, you can see that there is definitely a change in like direction for like some children in terms of what they want their career path to be. Like, once when Doogie Howser was on TV, remember that way back when a lot of kids wanted to be doctors all of a sudden. And when MacGyver was on TV, people wanted to, figure out how to put things together.
Home Depot went out of stock with about a bunch of projects.
exactly. So I hope that happens.
I actually like that perspective there. Yeah, it makes a lot of sense.
I hope they either bring in more Freemasonry accurately or not at all. Like that's it. Like let's just remove it, or actually display the fraternity in more accurate terms.
Yeah. I'm kind of indifferent because I liked the first one a lot. The second one, I was kind of like most of you guys. I was just like, it's fine. I enjoyed it for what it was, but I was in no rush to watch it. And after that, I didn't really care for a third one coming out because I figured that if they were going to rush into doing it again, it would be just as good. But it's been well over 10 years now, so it is. Nicolas Cage, I heard, is still interested, but I'm curious to see that if this show is actually really good and if it's successful, or they be bringing in some of the original cast members into the series. And if they are, I want to see how they're going to be used there. So
is there anything that Nicolas Cage isn't interested in? Like, is there anything that Nicolas Cage would say no to?
He'll probably be interested in everything but porn so far because he's done everything but that.
I think this is going to be a complete spinoff. Possibly, it's a possible, but who knows? I would say that they're probably not going to have him involved.
Do we have an estimate expectation of when it's to come out?
They're filming now.
Yeah,
is the notice. It just
it's probably going to be coming out till 2023 from the looks of it here. Maybe 2022.
There's no date listed yet. But yeah.
Cool.
All right. Any other news, Rob?
No, that's it for now, man. Just those two there. Thought that would get the ball rolling here, but otherwise, let's get into it.
All right, let's get into it. Let me break down the films that are dropping this week, y'all. Here we go. In limited release, as we said earlier, the fabulous Filipino Brothers drops this week. It's going to be available on video on demand everywhere, and also a limited release in theaters. They are doing a theatrical run.
Nice.
Around the West Coast. I know they're coming to the East Coast soon. I think they're coming to Virginia Beach next week. Last time I talked to them, because I might be heading down to Virginia Beach to talk to them in person. We're setting some stuff up because your boy's trying to get some work going on with those cats, and they're good dudes. So, I'm trying to put it in with the Bosco fam. So Fabulous Filipino Brothers is in limited release, but more so, I think a lot of people are going to catch it on video on demand. That's VOD. Coming to HBO Max is KIMI, KIMI, with Zoe Kravitz. We're actually going to be checking out the trailer for this shortly, so stand by on that. KIMI. Also in limited release, we have Shapeless with Bobby Gilchrist. That's a horror film. Also in video on demand and digital with Jason Bateman is a thriller called Shut In. So look out for that on video on demand. In nationwide release, the two big films dropping this week nationwide to everybody is Blacklight with Liam Neeson. We're going to be checking out the trailer for that shortly. So stay tuned, as well as Death on the Nile with Gal Gadot. Those are your two big films in nationwide release. We're not going to check out the Death on the Nile one because I'm sure you guys have already checked that out. They're really pushing that one from Disney. So we will check out Blacklight, though. Also in nationwide release is my ex Jennifer Lopez with Owen Wilson. They're doing Marry Me. That's the other big nationwide film.
Oh man.
Yes, I used to love me some Jennifer Lopez.
I thought that was coming out on streaming though. Wasn't that supposed to be released on?
It's nationwide release right here. That's all that I have, man.
Okay.
Also in limited release, we have Catch the Fair One. That's an amazing film about a Native American boxer. Stay tuned. That is a film that I was talking with my man Loy that we're gonna do a review on for Kui and the Kid. Also, I'll have my interview with the star Callie Reese and the writer director of the film as well coming out this week, because I'll be interviewing the both of them as of this recording tomorrow. So it's a great film. It's a dark drama. Actually, I might also send you the link, Rob, because I think it'd be great for you to do a review as well on this, because it's pretty dope. And
I want to see it,
Glenn. If you want to see it too, I'll send it over because you're feeling it now. So I got you. Catch the Fair One. We're all going to
do a review together. We can be our own.
There
we go.
Great value partnership here.
Absolutely, I love it.
We're all going to catch it, and we'll have the interviews with the amazing talent behind it. Super dope film. We're going to be talking about that and checking out the trailer shortly. Also in limited release this week, we have a thriller by the name of Conundrum: Secrets Among Friends, starring Tyler Abron, Gavello, Vincent Palajai Parker. There you go. I don't know too much on that, but that's a thriller called Conundrum. Also in limited release, we have The Cosmic Dawn with Emmanuel Shikri. That's a thriller. Also features Camille Rowe. We'll actually be checking the trailer out for that. Keeping it going, we have in limited release another thriller called Here Before with Andrea Riceborough. Also this week, there's a romance film. If you want to check out some romantic films with your significant other, getting ready for Valentine's Day on Prime Video. So if you have Amazon Prime, we have I Want You Back with Charlie Day, Jason Worley, Scott Eastwood, and we'll also be checking out the trailer for that film.
Cool.
So keeping it moving. We also have Ronnie's. That's a documentary in limited release. Another limited release film is a comedy called Supercool with Eliza Schlesinger. We're actually going to be checking out the trailer for that. So stay tuned in a second. Coming to Netflix is a romance film called Tall Girl 2. And keeping it going, we have a limited release film called The Pact. That's a drama with Berth Newman and Billy August. Also in limited release and Apple TV, we have The Sky is Everywhere with Jason Segel and more. And keeping it moving, your last two films in limited release, we have Those Who Walk Away. It's a horror film. Stand by. We're going to check out the trailer for that, as well as a romance film called What About Love that features Andy Garcia, Klaus Menzel, Sharon Stone, and more. There you go, y'all. Those are the.
Are we going to check out that trailer too?
Dropping this week. Unfortunately, I didn't select that one, Rob. We have too many to watch. Garcia. So we can maybe find out some time for that one. But
that's fine.
There we go. That's what we got. Those are your films dropping this week, fellas. Are you ready to check out our first trailer and provide some commentary?
Yes, let's do this.
Let's go. Let's go. This is what we came here for. Here we go. Check me.
Let's do it.
KIMI.
What if?
KIMI? I'm here.
What time is it?
It's 7:26 a.m.
I'm not sure if I'm digging that blue hair on
I'm
her.
here.
Call Dr. Burns.
She still looks great though.
Yeah. And Zoe could get it.
Oh, let me grab my tinfoil hat. Jesus Christ.
KIMI?
I'm here.
Why don't you run from me?
Call Darius.
Hey, hotness.
Wow.
What are you wondering?
Yeah, hello. Hi.
Even Soderbergh,
KIMI?
bro.
Soderbergh.
Reopen the stream on desktop.
I'm very curious now.
Open yesterday's stream.
Oh, Jesus.
Uh-oh. Oh, shit.
I'm a voice stream interpreter. I may have heard a crime on one of the
this
streams.
The devices pick up lots of things. Just mark this degraded audio and delete it.
I am not capable, and you know it. I think a woman might need help. How do I find out who she is?
You need a device number in the admin code.
Oh, this is
Make me
interesting.
one?
This is last favor, Hotness.
Damn, he
what's up.
set the standard. He's like, fuck this, man. You're on your own.
My office. We'll listen to the recordings together.
Angela Child. Oh shit, that's Rita Wilson.
We're dealing with what sounds like a premeditated murder.
How do I know that?
Because
She still
I
looks
just
really good for her
told you
age.
Twice now.
Maybe you've just replaced your real stresses with this.
Can we please call the FBI?
I understand that you have taken some mental health leave in the past.
Why is that in my file?
This is not what I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, same here.
Now they don't.
Kimmy, bedtime lights.
Is he the only copy?
I emailed it to everyone I know this morning. Kimmy!
I'm here.
I'm here.
Interesting.
I like.
That's interesting.
There we go. I think I'll be checking this out. Wait, courtesy of Glenn Lawrence. Thank you, Glenn.
Yeah, no doubt, man.
I'm kind of perplexed though, because I it seems intriguing, but I'm not officially sold on it. But I think if I watch it, I actually may get in tune with it. But I don't know. I'm kind of like I'm in a weird position right now about the show, but it definitely looks interesting.
What does
I
that mean?
wanted to put me in a position where I destroy all of my smart speakers. I want destroy all of my smart items, turn off my Wi-Fi. That's what I want from this movie.
Yeah.
Wow, but that's crazy that they have voice interpreters, because I'm sure that's based on like a real
Yeah.
job. Like they have voice interpreters for Alexa or whatever, so there's always somebody listening to what you're doing, which is very, very interesting.
Yeah. I'm in. It's crazy.
It's like a completely different layer where we used to be upset about someone always listening, but now it's like someone's always listening and it would have saved somebody's life. And yet they're covering up. So like now
that gray area.
Yeah.
You know what I'm upset about? The fact that like Alexa and all this stuff is always listening, but you're not liking our videos. Like, come like, share, subscribe. If you're going to be listening in, you know what we're doing.
Give us some love, yo.
Give us some love.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
A new icon shows up right next to it. It's an Alexa icon. It's like, like wait, what?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yo, shout out to Channing Tatum though. For those that don't know, I just found out over the weekend that Channing's dating Zoe. That's,
For real?
That's the new team there.
Yo, Channing Tatum, he's a great actor, right? And I would say that with confidence. I've seen him in multiple roles, and I'm like, he usually does a good job. Like you kind of want to hate on him, because he's like a pretty guy, athletic or whatever. But he's like smart. Yeah. But he's actually intelligent. He's actually intelligent. You know what I mean? He's got a great sense of humor. I've come to really appreciate him as a performer and as an entertainer. I think he breaks barriers.
And I will say, I've met him. I worked with him on Step Up to the Streets long ago when I was in that film as a dancer in Step Up. He was a real cool cat. We just kicked it for a little bit, but he was a cool dude. So respect. And bruh, he pulled Zoe Kravitz, man. I would drink her bathwater, so I'm props to him.
Ooh. Even with the blue hair?
Just the quantity of bathwater is daunting.
She don't even have to have hair. You know what I'm saying? And she's banging. She's that. All right, yo, y'all ready to catch the next joint? Let's do this. All right, here we go. Blacklight with Liam
Neeson. I thought he was done with these type of movies.
When did Liam Neeson just become a badass?
Taken.
But it just was all of a sudden. Like before, he was just in movies where he played the old dude, and he was like, I don't want to do that anymore. I want to be a badass.
Off the books.
Yeah. It's all because of Taken.
Breaking and entering.
I love
what's
her.
her name? She's great.
Yeah, I've seen her before. What was she in?
Academy, Umbrella Academy.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Allison.
Yes, she's great.
Murder?
I like her.
On my menu.
Never heard of those production companies.
Grandpa.
Damn.
There's no way my grandpa
They're
is
really
out
selling
beating
this.
people up.
Travis, not an option.
I thought that was Alec Baldwin for a second.
Father, but I'd like to be the best grandfather I can be.
There you go. Look at that
Natalie
smile.
doesn't need a
Grandpa
fixer
gonna
like
kick
you.
your ass.
He's like, well, maybe you're
I've
wrong.
been writing about the story for over a year.
Oh,
shit.
wow.
The United States government
What
is
the
killing
fuck?
innocent civilians under the guise of protecting democracy.
Oh, wow. So we're going there, Liam, huh?
The director of the FBI.
How many more have to die for you to stop looking the other way?
How many people
You need to
before
come
you
clean,
stop
Gabe.
looking the other way?
You're confused about our relationship.
You know, I'm looking at this movie because this all takes place near the DC area, and I'm trying to say, where do they live to have that kind of beautiful landscape there?
If you
Right?
unknown.
Well, it's post-pandemic.
Bro, this was
pandemic.
filmed in LA. Parts of it were filmed out here. It's all staged, bro.
I know that, but I'm just like trying to.
It's all shot in Georgia.
If I find out you had
There we
anything
go.
to do with the
Tell it.
That makes more sense.
disappearing,
Because our roads did not look like that up in
Not at all.
Virginia. Certain parts do, but not all of them.
Oh, wow. So this is like Fast
Damn.
and the Furious, man. Okay.
They're using it in the air tonight.
Damn.
Yeah, you know they have no confidence in this movie when you have to bring out this song in the
You got to
trailer.
Phil Collins in your music, you know you're
Yeah.
fucked.
I did.
Damn.
Right?
It's for you.
They're just using the straight up song. They haven't like cut it or
You're gonna
anything.
shoot me, Travis. Yes, I will.
Grandpa, are you a good guy?
I'm the best guy.
I want to be.
Oh, blowing up trailer parks?
That looks like a bunch of zombies attacking that trailer park before they
Hey, what-
blew up.
What is
There
what
we
is
go,
the reason
y'all.
this movie is named Blacklight? I saw no black lights. I saw
No black people.
no black people.
Actually,
Well, actually, there was one. There was one.
There was
There was
one.
one.
There was one.
She was the
You're
main
right.
character, so I'll
black-
dig it.
Okay.
Yeah.
A light black.
A light black.
A light black. What did you just say?
A light
I don't know what to say.
This is
forgot
why
to-
we don't have a relationship.
This is why we don't have
Oh
a
man.
It got dark.
Oh.
a light black.
Wow.
Did you really just say she's a light black?
Damn.
I was trying to do the play on words, and then it. You know what? Just cancel me. Fucking
That's
about.
fine.
Bye, guys. Fucking hell.
I'm gonna keep it moving because I don't want Lloyd to be canceled, man. I
Oh,
love
that's
you,
fucking
Lloyd.
funny.
Are we gonna watch this
I don't
film?
want to have
y'all?
to. I don't want to have to defend Lloyd of Black Twitter. Like, it's like, and you was on a podcast with him.
Y'all gonna watch that film, y'all?
No.
Not really. I'm not interested.
Nah. If it's on regular TV,
I think I would watch it. Yeah.
Like if it was like
I might
we were
dial
hanging
it.
out and it happened to be on, it's
Yeah.
like, hey, I'll check it, but not. I'm not
Yeah.
seeking it out.
If I was hanging out with you
bored late
guys,
at night,
I would
yeah.
watch it if it's on there. Yeah. Maybe we can probably shit on it too. Maybe not.
Yeah, I'm with you. With y'all. All right, so let's move it to the next joint. This one is a sci-fi thriller called Cosmic Dawn.
Do you know how much I love you? This much.
It's like, that's a little bit, Mom.
I know, right? She's like, you're on your own, lady.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
cranked up.
When she was a little girl.
She didn't die. She disappeared.
Looking for something in particular?
I'm just browsing.
Maybe I could recommend something.
Elise.
She's a
Okay.
visionary.
God.
Oh, she's like, hey.
Abducted June 8th, 1997.
How do you know that?
We're witnesses, just like you.
Oh wow, that's cool.
Oh, from MGMT?
Oh, that looks like a
Get me
spaceship.
out of here.
Lloyd looks he's fully invested.
Yo,
Get
as
me
soon
out
as
of
they
here.
start saying you got to wear a certain outfit, I'm like,
I know,
that's a
right?
cult.
And you're
Oh,
and you're
that's-
locked in a
okay.
room that looks like a warehouse. Yeah. And she's taking a pill too.
Oh, take some LSD.
Listen to Grateful Dead. Hey Jude.
But you know what? This is much better than paying bills.
Your mother said she loves you. Well,
Jump.
Oh no.
Honestly, you know, this kind of reminds me of, in a weird way,
Lost.
kind of reminds me a little bit of Squid Game for some reason. Kind of gives me that little Squid Game vibe, but on LSD.
Oh wow.
Q.
Do you know how much I love you?
Nope.
Cosmic Dawn. So I don't know what's happening in this film. It was going one direction and then it just switched, and now I'm totally confused about what I'm
Alright.
about to see.
Yeah.
I think I
Same.
just got high watching that.
It's like Midsummer, but in the 70s.
Yeah, it's like Midsummer meets Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are we at a music festival? Is that what's going on?
The only thing that was missing was Nicolas Cage. That's pretty much it.
Every movie.
Every movie's missing. Yeah,
that is missing Nicolas Cage.
That's another film. If it's on, and if some of it intrigues me a little bit, I might stay with it.
I don't know.
But then
that's
I think
one of those
I'll
movies.
change the channel.
Those movies you have to watch from the beginning, and you actually have to like pay attention because I don't have faith that it's going to be well written.
I think I have to be high to watch it, and even then, I think I might not want to finish watching it.
Set and setting, brother. Set and setting. Set and setting.
There we go. All right, so let's move to the next one. I think that's pretty much a panda on that one. Let's go to something that's similar to Rob Medina being cool. This one's called Supercool.
Oh, that's pretty nice.
So did you hear your girl Summer is having a party this weekend?
Not invited.
Why don't you just ask? What's the worst you think could happen?
Hey, Summer.
Yes.
I was just gonna see you.
Oh my God.
Wait, what?
Is this like super bad?
Oh my God, that's fucking hilarious.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, it's that bad. Yes.
No. Yeah. No. Yeah. No. Yeah. No.
Yes. Yeah, you're probably right. So one thing I'd wish for, second chance with someone.
Yeah, you should make the wish at 11:11.
So if anyone makes a wish at 11:11, it comes true.
Make one wish.
Just wish Summer thought I was cool.
Uh-oh. Is this gonna work?
Sweet baby Jesus.
I'm Neil.
Yeah, and I'm Chris Rock, man.
I'm serious. I'm Neil. I know everything about
Why
you.
does he just look like the same
Sadly, it's
dude?
my
Huh?
mom.
All right, fine. It's all time to be off record. 11 and a half times.
You can't
Yes.
you can't cast
Your
in
wish
like
came
a
true,
semi-attractive
man.
dude
Hello.
and then make him look
My
like
name's
a
I'm Summer.
more semi-attractive
You
dude.
finally have a second chance to step up and take the shot, baby. That is a lot of ass for one man.
Do you think I would have as many women as I do if I didn't have access to all the porn?
Oh shit, that's David Wayans Jr.
We really need one at a party and we have set up for tonight.
One condition. I'm going to the party with you.
Are you famous, by the way?
No,
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, I'm not talking to you, pal. I'm talking to your hot friend over there. That white, steamy cream puff next to you.
Damn.
Give me all the money at your register now. Your mover, boo.
That's racist.
That ain't racist. That's his name, man. Yeah, so just watch this here. Lights be with it 'cause the cops is here. I put the roll off. I'ma watch y'all fear.
You thought it would be okay to steal my money.
I actually graduate high school pretty soon, so maybe I could work off that debt. You want to die a virgin, Neil?
Holy shit, this is like straight up like action.
Are you recording this? Yeah, man. You guys don't have the best reputation right now.
Black lives matter.
Neither of you two are black.
That's why you hadn't shot him yet.
Oh, that's fucking funny.
Yo,
I am gonna watch this movie.
Yeah, it looks very, very interesting.
Yeah, that seems to be my alley.
Yeah.
I'm watching this film.
That was pretty good. That was a good trailer. I'm intrigued and ready to get my laugh on. That was good. All right. Cool.
That's called Supercool, right?
Super cool. Yeah, super cool.
So is that the sequel to Superbad?
Yeah, that's what I thought going in. I was like, oh, it's gonna be basically like Superbad 2022, but nope, doesn't seem like it.
These guys have like some straight up like Die Hard moments here. They're flipping cards left and right.
So are y'all gonna make wishes at 11:11 now? Is that gonna be a thing?
I always do.
I heard about that. My son was talking about that. I was like,
Wait, does it?
In 12/12, I do 12/12 and I do 101. I make wishes every day, all day. Never mind. Let's not talk about that.
Okay. Weird once again.
It got weird.
Wait, but time out. Is anybody else in agreement with me that you got to cast somebody who's actually like nerdy, that instead of like I couldn't tell the difference when they were like, oh, this dude, and now I'm cool guy. This dude, it was like, are they
they were too similar in look?
Yeah, they look like exactly the same dude.
yeah, I just found it a little strange though that he made a wish and the next day he's not himself, he's somebody else, and he's trying to convince everyone around that he's the same guy. I just found that kind of stipulation being a little weird. So I'm kind of curious to see how that plays out. But from what I saw in the trailer, everyone's crashing shit left and right, all this funny shit. Yeah, I'm down for it. I'm willing to look past that.
To your point, Rob, I feel like this movie works without the wish thing turning him into another person. I think that's just it confuses it, right? Like all this stuff they can do.
But I'm curious though. I'm actually intrigued because with what I saw in the trailer, it looks very good. So I'm giving it the benefit of the doubt. I'm willing to look past that deep plot hole, which I'm sure hopefully will get explained. So we'll see.
Yeah, he wished to be somebody else. His wish was like kind of be cool. And like, yeah, you're so not cool. We have to make you somebody else.
Yeah,
to be cool. Like, yikes.
They basically took a steal from like Wonder Woman 1984, where they had to make what's his name, Steve Trevor, some guy who wasn't Steve Trevor, make him look like Steve Trevor to Wonder Woman. So that didn't work in that movie.
It didn't work, right?
But I'm hoping it works in this film. We'll
it didn't make sense because it was unnecessary.
They probably saw Wonder Woman in 84 and they thought, you know what, we can do better. But but we can do it with kids. I'll write that story. That's probably what they did. Wouldn't surprise me.
Have you guys ever seen this movie Superbad? Really cool. We should try something like that.
But let's do that with Wonder Woman elements to it. Yeah, let's put that in there. Cars flying through the air. Yeah, it's be fantastic.
I think it looks interesting though. I'm still going to check it out though.
I'll check it out.
I agree. All
this
right,
is
guys.
limited release or theatrical, like a full blown nationwide release.
You're making me go back to my notes, and I wasn't ready to do that, Rob. So I'll tell you in a sec. We have 2 more trailers to check out because I know we got Lloyd who's got another recording to do. So let's get to walking away because Lloyd has to walk away. So we're gonna check out those who walk away.
Okay, Craig David, I'm walking away.
Here we go. It's a horror film.
What I've been through. I think I'm really starting to like you.
Oh, hey.
Good kid.
Oh, them striped pants. They do something for me.
Start to fall for her.
Dancing
I
slowly.
think that we need a little change of pace. I know a haunted house not too far from here.
Really?
I set up for a horror movie where we can go and see the real thing.
Are you serious?
Oh shit. Glenn would be like, man, fuck that.
Yeah,
Left
these
her hanging.
man.
Pet treat.
This girl will take you places.
Jesus Christ.
Wow, what
Once
is
a year,
happening?
his hunger must be satisfied.
His hunger must be satisfied. What in the fuck?
Yeah, listen. These movies make it seem like white people will do anything to have sex.
All right.
Right?
It's like we gotta get chased by like the FBI.
I don't know, but that dude though, that dude with the long hair, he wouldn't surprise me if he's Hispanic.
He looks native.
Yeah.
Indigenous,
yeah.
Yo, like for me, like if I was trying to smash her, she's like, "Oh, we got to go to."
Starring Boo Boo Stewart.
Boo Boo Stewart.
That's a cool name.
Is that son of French Stewart? He looks like French Stewart a little bit.
Oh, I know you. I can see that, but I'm not sure.
Those who walk away. See, it says it right in there in the title. Walk away. She starts talking craziness about going to a haunted house. Walk away.
Well, she said she lives there, didn't she?
Something. I don't. She said we gotta go for a change of pace.
All Glenn heard was haunted house. He's like, bitch, please.
Yes. No, absolutely not.
I'm walking away.
That would be the end of the movie right there in the first 15 minutes.
I mean, I'm glad they made a movie off of like $12 budget. It looks exciting for a budget under $9 a month.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know.
I think I would actually like to see what's going on. This could be one of those new horror franchises that's going to spring up again. I'm not going for it, but if it happened to be on, I would check it out. It looks like they did a good job with it. Like that's just me not liking horror. It looks like they did a good job with it. It looks intriguing to me. I don't know. You're more of a horror fan, Rob, so you could probably speak to.
I don't know. Honestly, the fact that you said that you are intrigued, I'm actually kind of more intrigued. Just the fact that you said that, like, I'm like, you know what? If Glenn wants to check it out, I may want to give it the benefit of the doubt. If it's got your interest, for some reason, I feel more incentivized to watch it.
I'm always into movies where people do stupid things for sex. That's my genre. That I
didn't get the sex. So,
stupid things for sex.
Stupid thing for sex. Those are the type of movies I like. Stupid things.
That's so funny. It doesn't matter what kind of genre is. Horror doesn't matter.
Horror, comedy.
If that's
action,
the focus.
That's the focus. I'm in.
Like if you choose, like, well, it'd be more comfortable in my place, even though it's a haunted house, and he goes, well, I
gotta feed you to the monster, but you will get your dick sucked. All right, I'm in.
But if he had sex, and then they're like, hey, we'll change of pace, let's go to a haunted house, he'd be like,
do I have to wear a condom because I'm gonna be eating anyway? So yeah, you don't have to worry about that.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah, man. Right. I've lived that so often, so I'm like, oh man, that's it.
All right. What about you, KP? You gonna be checking out this movie?
I don't know. It didn't really grab me. It didn't grab me. But what I did catch, and what I think we're all gonna catch, our last trailer, we're gonna catch the fair one. So here we go. Catch the fair one.
Close it up one time. Turn. Grip it.
Oh, so funny.
Nice.
Callie Reese.
Ooh, okay.
Looking for a champ. She's a real boxer too, by the way. Real champ. Former champ.
Oh, IFC films. I like.
She also helped co-write this film too.
You know I can't win without my baby sis. You think I'm gonna win? You better say yes.
I find girls and bring them to the motel.
Oh no.
Yes, sir.
Oh, what? Darren
Damn,
Aronofsky, so you know it's gonna be weird.
Play the part. And once you're there, you're on your own.
Oh, was she going undercover?
I'd walk away.
Hi.
Hi.
Nice to meet you. Put your seatbelt on, please.
Interesting.
I'm angry. It was my responsibility to keep her safe, and I failed to do so.
Where is she?
She's gone. You'll never be
Oh, okay.
Nobody's looking because nobody cares.
Fuck. But I care though.
Not a day goes by where I don't think about this little girl.
You think I remember their names?
This is about survival. Go! You gotta be ready.
Get out of here, girls. Go!
Oh, I love it.
I tell myself
Yeah, I'm
she's
into
dead.
this right now.
She keeps swimming on back to me. To remind me she's still out there.
Where's my sister?
There you go, y'all. IFC films.
Fuck
Yeah, I'm definitely interested in this one.
I think we're all on board, right?
Yeah.
Yes,
Because I
sir.
mean, the thing, living in Albuquerque for a while, which is right next to the Navajo Nation reservation, and it's like girls go missing off that reservation by droves every year, and nobody talks about it. Oh my god!
Really? I didn't know that.
A huge amount of missing girls, never reported, never found, never.
That's disgusting.
If you ever see the red handprint on the mouth like that is that's like standing in solidarity of like trying to find these women, trying to tell their stories, and like,
oh wow,
blown away.
Well, it's been happening for years, and it's shocking. Well, I'm not saying it's shocking. It saddens me to hear that you, Rob, and Glenn aren't aware of this. And were you aware though before, Loy?
Like adjacently,
Okay.
I think I've watched enough shows where it goes, okay, it wasn't like a huge shock, but like the realization of the reality of it all was
so it was like in your peripherals, basically.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's like a thing that it's like I'm aware of, however, not to the extent that it happens. You know what I mean? Like how many are going
So is the title what's it called? Catch the Fair One? Is that what it's called?
Catch the Fair One is the name of the title.
So is that in reference to the I guess in reference to skin tone?
You'll know when you watch it because I don't want to spoil anything.
Well, catch the fair one is like that's like a slang term for fighting, like
well.
square up,
square
like
1-on-1.
Yeah, you know what I mean. So it's like you catch a fair one, like if you were talking trash or something.
There's a double entendre to it, what Glenn is saying, and then her younger sister is
the fair one.
Is the fair, yeah,
exactly.
So,
like fair skin, right?
Yeah. But
yes, that as well. Because she's indigenous and is also from Cape Verde. Callie Reese.
Oh, Cape Verde.
Yes.
From Africa, right?
I'm looking forward to my convo with her tomorrow, man. She did a phenomenal job in this, and from just her background, because she also helped write this film as well.
It looks so great. Here's one thing that I am very, very impressed and happy with, and that is seeing Native American or Native Indian, I guess what's the term, indigenous people, like seeing them more represented in media now. Like I don't know if you all saw Reservation Dogs. I saw
great show.
Great show.
I heard it great.
Loved it. Even with Maya Lopez, right? Like in the MCU, and now seeing something like this or whatever, like seeing that representation come around and really be part of like the lexicon of the American psyche. I love seeing that, and I'm very, very much interested. I love seeing different takes on society, different things that have happened in our society, bringing them to light, and this seems like something right along those lines. I'm very
going back couple years, Longmire, the TV show, they deal with a lot of the indigenous reservation themes, and also 1883, also Tyler Sheridan's Yellowstone all have indigenous themes in it, which I think is worth a watch for sure.
Definitely.
Have you performed on a reservation yet, Louis?
No. That's a longer, deeper conversation.
Oh, wow.
A lot of the reservations are not in good shape.
Okay.
Interesting. Yeah.
But
so as I was saying earlier, it saddens me that you guys don't know more about it. I used to work at DHS and ICE, and just some of the reporting and just people getting abducted, people dying, just the numbers would just blow your mind, and we don't do anything, and it was super depressing, let me tell you. But I love that this is giving it light, and hopefully shows like Loy mentioned as well, and other shows that are giving light to this. And it's a very important subject, but unless it affects you, people don't really care or pay attention.
Yeah, that's true.
And the hero is not white. It's not a white savior in this. It's
and people aren't going to watch because they can't relate with it, quote unquote, relate with it. So it's super sad.
This is good. But this is Darren Aronofsky, and he brings that clout to a movie that he does. So
he's producing the film.
He's producing. He's not directing. I thought it said he was
no.
directing.
The writer director who I'm also interviewing tomorrow is Joseph Cabuto Waladkia. I'm brutalizing his last name. He worked on Narcos. He worked on a bunch of projects, and if you see his pedigree, you're like, he absolutely kills it. The way he frames his shots. I'm looking forward to talking with him about how he collaborated with Cali to write this film, because they're the actual team that wrote this film to put this together. But his makeup, if you check out his IMDb, is insane. So good conversations I'm really looking forward to having. So stay tuned to the channel for that. And then, like I said, me and Loy will put together a review, and then hopefully we'll still have enough views that Glenn and Rob can drop one as well.
Yeah, man.
There you go.
I really love it. Yeah.
That's the films dropping this week, y'all. What's the big one that sits out for you guys? Is it Catch the Fair one? What's the film y'all really want to catch this week?
Yeah, I think Catch the Fair one's really the one that sticks out the most for me right now.
Yeah, I think after seeing that trailer, you can't be like, I want to see Supercool.
I want to see that one too. I ain't gonna deny it. I still want to see that movie.
Yeah.
Gun to my head and only had 1 hour or one viewing of one thing. Yeah, it would be to Catch a Fair one.
Okay.
Got you. Also, I neglected to put this in the mix because we were looking at the films, but also streaming this week. Are we getting the last episode of Boba Fett this week, Glenn, and Peacemaker?
I think there's 2 more episodes of each left.
Well, one this week and then one more.
Yeah. There's one this week and then
one more next
the
week.
following week. Yep. I believe. I know for sure Peacemaker has 2. Although I'm not sure if they're dropping 2 at the same time on this Wednesday. Because I saw something about people saying something 7 and 8, and then James Gunn was saying like watch them early so people don't spoil it. But I'm hyped for those.
Okay, we got one this week called "Stop Dragging My Heart Around," and then next week is the last episode for Peacemaker.
I think 1883's got 3 more episodes.
Okay,
1883. I have yet to check out Yellowstone.
Is 1883 and Yellowstone in the same universe? Is that like
same universe? It's like prequel. Kevin Costner's great grandfather, and how they ended up in Montana from basically the Oregon Trail.
Oh wow! So he traced back his lineage, and this is where. Okay, I wonder if it culminates in him being born and taking the starring role in Waterworld.
Probably not.
If that,
I'm gonna go with maybe closer to Dances with Wolves, maybe, but probably not Waterworld.
Find out how he finally got those gills.
you don't think that's the trajectory?
I'm guessing not. Maybe even Bull Durham, but probably not Waterworld.
Or Wyatt Earp.
Or The Bodyguard.
Or The Bodyguard.
Maybe.
Yeah, that was...
I just finished watching Reacher on Amazon Prime.
Is that good? I want to see that.
Watching that this weekend.
It is good for what it is. You have to understand, like, it is very much not the same. It's very similar to the Jack Reacher of Tom Cruise, but this guy
just taller,
huge,
uncomfortably
huge. Like everything that you see, every scene, he's just like ducking under doors and like jamming himself into small.
Yeah, because that's how he is in the book. He's like this massively large man who he's got. They describe his hands like being the size of dinner plates or some shit like that. And when he cast Tom Cruise, who's like 5'7".
Tom Cruise, you're lucky if I don't want to get in trouble with Scientology, but you're lucky if he's 5'7".
No, he's not a very tall guy at all. He really is like I'm 5'8", and he's like, I heard he's like 5'7", so I'm actually taller than him.
Yeah,
by an inch.
But it's just funny that he played Jack Reacher.
Yeah,
right. But now, I mean, it's expanding the universe a bit. But this guy, it's very machismo. It's very much like the action stars of the 80s and 90s. Like it's built in that way. The characters are a little bit deeper. But I think it's worth a watch. If you can get to the first 2 episodes, it kind of like lays the foundation. If you can get through the first 2 episodes, this series is really.
I heard it's based on the actual first book for the first season. Yeah. Okay.
Yes. So what I like about that and what I don't like about that is like he's a grifter or drifter. He just kind of like moves. So I guess this season is this one storyline, and then the next season, if it comes out, it'll be like a completely different storyline.
Yeah, it's like
different actors.
20 some books now, right now, of the Jack Reacher series. Yeah, he's been going on for quite some time, and Lee Childs is making some bank right now. That's for sure.
Damn.
Well done. It's well done, especially if you like the action movies from the 80s, 90s without
then I'm sold. I'm definitely checking it out.
Yeah.
All right. So one more last thing. I checked on Book of Boba Fett. This week is the last week for Book of Boba Fett. It's chapter 7. It closes it out. So
is he even going to be in it this time?
On Book of Boba Fett is this week.
Is he going to show up?
Is he going to show what he's up to? What's going on?
Show up for a season finale?
Because we saw 2 episodes of The Mandalorian. That's great.
This past 2 episodes.
Yeah.
That was you know what?
I think it's perfect. I think people are hating it, whatever. It's great.
They're great episodes.
It did definitely feel like they were worried that Boba Fett wasn't going to be able to carry the whole season. They're like, so we throw this in there. But it's done really well, and they're telling the whole story. Like, it's interesting that they're like, oh, we got to go through this whole backstory with the Mandalorian as well as Grogu and Ashoka and everything. Like, they didn't do a whole backstory for Chewbacca. They didn't do that for him. You know what I mean? Like all the people that are in his like cohort that is going to help him take down the Pike Syndicate or fight that war. Like, they didn't do a whole expose on like their backstory. But so, you know what I mean? It's kind of funny that they did it for these 2 characters, even though we know
top billing, man. I don't know, but I didn't mind it.
I don't mind it.
I didn't mind it either. I just thought it was funny. I'm going through the second episode. I'm like, wait, oh yeah, this is Boba Fett.
I know, right? Like I think I said something. I was like, I called it the Mandalorian. I'm like, oh yeah, but yeah, it's Boba Fett. You know what I meant.
Yeah.
But y'all gonna be tuning in this week.
Absolutely.
There we go.
Yeah.
100%.
All right, yo, let's get up out of here because my man Lloyd's got another podcast to record. So, Lloyd, why don't you tell them how they can reach out to you?
Lloyd Lee Comedy across all of your socials. LOYLEE Comedy. I've been putting a lot of work on my TikTok, a lot of effort. You can find it there. Everywhere you are on, I am there too. So come find me.
There you go. Rob Medina, how can they get cool with You're So Cool?
Well, I actually changed my handle now to make it more simple for everyone to follow my account, but I didn't go with Bobby Big Balls as these gentlemen had requested, just because. So I decided to go with Mr. Rob Medina on both my Instagram and Twitter, and on Facebook still simply just Rob Medina, and on my show social media accounts, You're So Cool with Rob Medina on Instagram, and on Twitter, You're So Cool WRM.
There we go. Look at them streamlining. I love it, Rob. Good job.
I love it when a plan comes together.
I love it when a plan. We are like the new A-team.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, BA right in the house, right there. All you gotta do is just shave and get the mohawk.
Blur that. Glenn Lawrence, how can they reach out to you?
You can find me levelupcomedy.com, or if you wanted to, you do Glenn Lawrence Comedy across Facebook as well as IG, and Glenn Levels Up on Twitter.
There we go. Follow my brothers from other mothers. It's the NRW show. For me, it's the Legend Kuya P on Twitter, TikTok, and IG. And of course, here at the NRW and at New Release Wednesday, where nerds rule the world.
Hey, give them them lips, Kuya, on the way out. Give them them lips.
Duck lips. Duck lips. There you go.
We out of here.
Cardigans and Carmicks.
Boom. That's an episode.
Opening your lips. How about that?
I just nerded out on that because y'all bitches know how it is to edit. I know you do, Glenn.
Yeah,
fucking nerd.
Now, any little tip or trick to make it quicker is definitely welcome.
Exactly. Okay, fellas, let's have some fun. Let's bring this in. Bra, bra, bra. Recording everything. Hold up, my phone ain't silent. Okay, it is.
Little kissy face before we start.
1, 2.
Hey, quick
3.
question before we start. I was just wondering. Never mind. Go. Forget it. I'll wait for later.
Right, I'm not stopping next time. This is
so
right now. 1.
This time.
2, 3.